Ben Shapiro, DailyWire. Your girl there brought you this mangy ass dog, okay, of a frickin' documentary. It's a total piece of shit. Total. All it did was just air a bunch of people's laundry, and come to find out Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey are actually, in legal reality, not convicted individuals. Oh, shit. And then Teresa Marie Halbach comes up alive. You got Teresa Marie Halbach in the room with you in Daily Wire backstage, talking to Candace, okay? Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey, Daily Wire backstage pass, VIP on your show. What the fuck are you gonna do with convicting a murderer over here? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Well, on the bright side, you ended up busting the case by re-energizing a whole bunch of people to get, back involved, as far as an advertisement is concerned. But Candace Owens herself said she's going to get it right. She didn't say Barbara Schuler's going to get it right. She didn't say Sean Reck isn't going to get it right, or is going to get it right, right? No, she said Candace Owens is going to get it right. See what happened there, huh? Okay, there's your, what? Holy Mother Grace something or another, So, Candace is over there just badgering the shit out of Steve. Everything, whatever she was written in the screenplay, something like Joe Biden, just read the screenplay. I'm stupid. I'm just going to be an actress, okay? And played it off great, I guess, if that's the way you want to play it. But it does show how the media can manipulate you. So now Candace has to do another one. And of course, Laura Mora going, Netflix brought it to the table. That you have to hand it to them, Candace. They brought it to the table. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. But Netflix, to me, I interpret as Making a Murder as Pearl Harbor, all right? But when you tried to come back and do it again a second time, nah, we was a little bit more wiser. So, really, the Daily Wire only lasted less than a month. Less than a month, and the case is solved. Stephen Avery walk, and Teresa comes out of the woodwork. Okay? Boom. Woo-wee. So, and then it took you 6 years to do, and then 10 years, that's 16 years. The not so good side is you're going to keep promoting. Teresa's dead. Oh, Teresa, how are you been? Yeah, did you quit smoking? Okay, And Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey did it. Hey, Steve, Brendan, yeah, glad to see you're out of prison. Justice was slow, but justice was served. You know what I mean? It's the yin and yang of things, Ben. All right? The yin and yang of things. There is the good side of the story. Otherwise, they would have rotted until they died in prison, and the case would never have been solved. Kudos. But on the other side, you're just badgering the fuck out of a dead horse, okay? you know? And they were wrong. And you had to go shine them on and placate their ass and play the part, but Candace didn't really mean it the whole entire time because she knew beforehand. She watched my videos. Plausible deniability, Ben. Plausible deniability, okay? You guys were all play acting, you know, the whole bit, and then boom. So you kind of went like, I don't know, undercover. It was a staged event. You know, you guys scripted it all out. Or you let them script it out and you just played right along. Whatever you want. We'll do it. And then when it blows up, you say, hey, that's what they told us to do. We did it. See what happens? There's many ways that you can think about this, but there's only one way you're going to think about this, is that Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey are going to walk out of prison. Okay. What are you going to do then? Now, Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey, they're out of prison. Next, Tracy Halbach. Well, what if Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey put out a $36 million reward for Tracy Halbach, you know, or something ridiculous, but okay, let's go for it. You know, Tracy Halbach had to disappear for a reason. If Chuck killed her, you'd have Tracy Halbach spread out on the grass, you know, at the doorstep of Stephen Avery, laying on the steps like this, you know, fuck, with her throat slit or something, whatever. You wouldn't find all these charred bones of a deer, you know what I mean? When you go in there with a backhoe and shit, you know, front end loader. That's what we have an anthropologist for. Okay, all she got was a box of bones. Here, look at this box of bones. There it is. Fuck. The whole story was so totally unbelievable to begin with. Just how gullible. It's yeah. It's a combination of how shrewd the media is and how gullible the audience is. You know? Shit. You guys. No, you got yourself into it. But as life goes and we learn, here we are. Steve's out, now Teresa. Let's go have fun with Teresa. You know, you put that all out there and you leave the cliffhanger. You free Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey, out of prison. There you are. You shake their hands as they're coming out of prison. The DailyWire is standing there shaking their hands as they're coming out of prison. There you go. Okay? These guys haven't been committing crimes for a long fucking time, so there's... Not Brendan. He didn't commit shit. You know? Brendan outsmarted Wiggert and Fassbender. Do you want that story, huh? Yeah. Okay. You want to play that way? All right. We'll play that way. I have her screaming for an hour and a half. I got the mail. The mail wasn't there. You know, so if you go check and you ask Mama Avery, she'll tell you she got the mail that day. Of course, why didn't she stand and say, hey, wait a minute, I got the mail that day, Brendan didn't? You know? So why is Mama Avery sitting there being quiet? It's suppression. You see the club. They're fucking afraid of the club. Why would his brother be asked to set him up and then slip in a different car? That RAV4, yeah. Oh, that came from either, well, hey, he had a RAV4 on property. That RAV4 is actually Avery property. They got that RAV4. They had that RAV4 sitting out there in the back lot. Okay? It was Avery Auto Salvage RAV4 that they got somewhere. Somebody traded it in, who knows. But the point is that it wasn't brought in from Herman up north. It was on the property the whole fucking time, all right? When they flew over, that's when it was gone. Where did it go? Well, it went into the auto shop. They flew over. It was hiding somewhere. But it wasn't Stephen Avery's garage because he had a Suzuki and a Subaru. Okay, Suzuki and a Skidoo. So it must have been down in some other shop. It wasn't in the Dassey's garage because Barb would know. So it's down in Chuck's. And they just took it out of that. They took it out of Chuck's garage, okay? And they put it up on the road to be seen by somebody and then go put it back there. But they knew when to do it, and they just skipped a day. So Chuck was supposed to have done this, and then they had to postpone it from the 2nd to the 3rd. And then when they went to go search with aerial photographs, and Chuck's supposed to have it there, Chuck didn't have it there. Okay? And then when Pam Stroman was coming, okay, he went out and put it out there. Chuck and Bobby did it all. It was already on the property. And then there's another one. Now, where did they take this? So they pick it up and they take it, and they're supposed to do what with it? And they put it in a box? Well, they put it in a box, right? They say they put it in a box, right? They just drove it out and then an empty box out. Okay? Empty box out. Then they went to, I would have to say, Herman's place, Cleveland Auto. Oh, better yet, they went over here to the storage unit. Yeah, they went to that store. It's supposed to be stored there this day, but they had that storage unit already set up. They went and put it in the storage unit, changed the tires over real fast, and took the one out of the storage unit and put that in the Wisconsin State Crime Lab. Now we're narrowing it down, you see. It's starting to come in line. So the best theory so far is the one that fits, and the only one that fits the timeline. Everything else is outside of the timeline. It takes too long to go to Cleveland Auto, you know. But that's where Teresa's vehicle went.